always give yourself a good heat. So toe bend, I tend to work on my toe bend, I work on one side of the toe and then turn around and work on the other side of the toe. I'm just lifting my tongs hand and pretty much hitting it in the same place. And we're not losing any of the material that we've just jumped to. Just finish it off on the bick. Working at 90 degrees. When you're working with flat steel, you work at 90 across the bick. You don't want to be twisting like when you do concave, because then you end up putting a bevel on the inside edge that's in contact with the bick. So inside edge has risen back up, but not too thick. You just want to give that a level. Tidy it up with some overlapping blows. Now I can mark where our fuller is going to start. So these are set 1 3/4 inches, which is about right for a 13-inch shoe. And I've also set some dividers up so you can see where the middle is. These are set 1/2 inch. We're making this out of inch. So you can just scribe so you can see where to start your fullering. A lot of people, I'm not sure what type of horses you shoe, but these horses are melted that you're going to be shoeing for the exam are going to be big, thick-walled horses. So you want to be fullering them quite coarse. So just where the mark is, we want to come just to the outside of the mark. Just to the outside there. And that's ready to go for our next branch. Each branch is a 2-heat process really, so we're forging our heel into the middle. I might have to take an extra heat there because I'm going to show you a couple of bits. Now our heel, we're just going to get it got 75% done really, not finished. We can finish it at the end of this heat, so don't worry if she's a little bit scruffy. And then we're just going to hem our edge. It's surprising how much you need to forge, because that fuller has to go quite deep. So if you look, I've come pretty much 3/4 of the way down my section, as deep as the fuller's going to go. And what that's done, that's made this edge higher. So I'm not sure if you can see it with a ruler, but it's increased the height of the outside. So when we fuller into that, it'll push it out and then it'll come level again. So we'll just get a sneaky heat. Try not to cheat too much, just got it back to the diary. So your heel's 75% done, we've got it hemmed. A little bit more, just up to the edge there. And now we're going to mark our fuller in. So what you want to be doing is taking it very steady. Obviously, first run. And just drop in your hand. Get that full stop in. Now use the rest of your heat to get your fuller as deep as you can. Keeping an eye on your heel, because you just want to leave yourself enough heat finish that heel. Now we've got just enough heat, nice dull orange, to work our edges in, finishing that heel. Work it all into the middle. Crisp it up. And there's our heel done. And it finishes in the middle. Oh, bit of chalk, doesn't it? A lot of people over check their heels, and this point that's in the middle there will end up over here. And it's what you want to do when you're checking your heel. You want to come further down the section, so that's where the check starts from. On the outside you start forging it a lot further back, but you always got to end up with that heel in the middle, because that's where you're fitting your heel to. So next heat, I'm going to turn it. So again, get yourself decent heat, make sure you've got your heat around your toe, or you won't be able to get your toe bend. Your toe bend. Now I'm just going to work on the top of the anvil, so if we draw a straight line at the top, we're 90 degrees, we're just going to put our porter on. Our toe bend's already been done, so the toe part of the shoe is already finished. Just dropping my thongs down slightly. There we have our generic shape of our branch. We don't know what the foot is, so close up your foot in slightly, keep everything nice and level, and finish your foot in. Remembering to leave yourself enough heat, obviously get your nails in. So, toenail, bit pitch, widest point, and if you're struggling to find the widest point, balance your toe, come up to the edge of the anvil. The point that touches is the widest point, and in the middle of the two. Now, don't level this too much, you just want a gentle level to start with. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our edges off. So we're going to lean the branch on the bick, we're going to work on that edge first. Just crisping that up, overlapping blows. And turn it round and do the inside edge, so get as much in contact with the anvil as possible. So then we're going to run around the inside edge. So the inside edge on the ground surface is in contact with the bick. Overlapping blows, take those edges off. Clean our anvil and then give it a good level this time. This is when you're going to really crisp it up. So you're going to work down the inside edge and then the outside edge. Because if you work down the middle, then you're never going to crisp these edges up, because all your power comes down the middle of the hammer. So that's your one branch done. Second branch, exactly the same. Right, exactly the same. All we're going to do, make an inside heel on that side by just taking it off. That's the only difference. So I'm going to 75% finish our heel, forge it into the middle. Hem our fuller in, so push it in nice and tight on the bit. Heel's nice and hot. So heel's forged in the middle. We've fullered, it's come back to our inch. Next we're going to turn it. So always a good heat, remember. Right on top of the bick, just going to work from the middle of our branch, dropping our hand. Same pattern of our nails, just up to our fullering, more at this point, and then just in front. And in the middle, which is one I find the hardest. So light level, get it flat, and then we get those edges exactly the same as what we did on the other branch. And then this time we get it at a good level in 2 goes. So the inside edge, and our outside edge. Crisps it up nicely. There we go, nothing fancy. Just a dead sort of generic 3/4 collared shoe. It's something we can use as a bit of a measuring guide.